of Bassa County.
Thank you. Welcome, members of the press and fellow Bassa students. We have come this afternoon to say a very clear message to our colleagues in Bassa, especially the veteran cohort of our country, under the banner of Consortium of Bassa students in Monrovia. On that note, without time in our favor, we will now turn the podium to our secretary, our chairman, who will give our press release. Chairman Henry and Swatini. Thank you.
Amanda! Wait! 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 Amanda! Wait!
Consortium of Bassa University Student Association, the Bassa, Smart Institute, 16th Street, Cinco, Chisme Avenue, Monrovia, Liberia. December 26, 2021. Press statement for immediate release. Fellow Bassolians, members of the Bassa University Student Union, BUSU, ideological veterans of the Bassa University Student Association of Union,
Amanda!
AMEU, UMU, Smart Institute, STARS, St. Clement, CU, and AMECU, the University of Liberia Students Union, ALSU, the Liberia National Student Union, LINSU, the Federation of Liberia Youth FLAG, members of the Bassa Legislative Caucus, the County Administration, head of civil society organizations, members of the Pope Estate, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, we bring you fraternal, lukewarm, revolutionary greetings from the inner sanctum of the uncompromising Consortium of Bassa University Student Association, Bassa.
Amanda! Wait! Amanda! Wait! Amanda! Wait!
As you may be aware, that amidst all the support from the county leadership, the Bassa University Student Union BUSU, under the leadership of Mr. Madison P. Zono and Mr. Harris Kuo, then President and Secretary General respectively, filled on their democratic responsibilities to carry the Union to convention last year after the expiration of their tenure. Due to leadership deficit of these two henchmen, the Executive Committee crafted a resolution that extended their tenure to January 2021. The sole purpose of the extension was to take the Union to convention and to conduct a free and fair elections.
Consortium of Bassa University Student Union.
Unfortunately, they defaulted on their mandate and went to remain at the helm of power up to now, despite many outcry from every quarter of BUSU. Contrary to the expectation of the university students of Bassa, the two partners in crime have intentionally violated all of the provisions in the resolution as well as the constitution of BUSU, which clearly outlines the procedures guidelines of the General Assembly, Convention, and subsequent elections. And other activities by taking the students of Bassa County, manipulating the process, and use stores, zogos, who instill fear and terror by brutalizing the students as well as stealing some of their belongings.
Take away your zogo and get BUSU for conquest.
Eventually, the former president, Mr. Madison P. Zono, along with some internal reactionaries and fake columnists, break the process and subsequently announced his stooge, Mr. Harris Kuo, as president of BUSU in the absence of holding a legitimate convention. Not being satisfied with the process, the University of Liberia chapter, along with some concerned chapters, communicated with the Belgian caucus, crying their indulgence to intervene in the crisis. After numerous follow-ups to the Belgian community, the Belgian caucus chairman, Mr. Joseph G. Mendes, set up a committee headed by Frederick Emmanuel Schfred and Mr. Solomon Watkins, the current Secretary General of BUSU, Belgian caucus, to find an amicable solution to the matter. After the investigation, it was established that there was no convention held contrary to the Madison Zono Kabal claims, despite all the facts and evidence produced, acknowledged by the Belgian community. Yes, the committee still insisted that Harris Kuo be our president in the spirit of unity which was agreed upon by all parties, because everyone wanted unity and no one wanted to be seen as an obstacle to the union's progress. Nevertheless, one of the conditions of the agreement was that the agreed parties would be given all appointment positions within the administration of Mr. Kuo. Disrespectfully, Mr. Kuo failed to honor the terms of the agreement and has since then, as his predecessor, Mr. Zono, flagrantly violated all of the provisions in the Constitution, as well institutionalized corruption and provoked confusion in all of Busu chapters. Comrades and friends, fellow Bassonians, ladies and gentlemen of the press, we want to bring to your attention that Mr.
Yo, the power is illegal. Yo.
We want to bring to your attention that Mr. Kuon has not only grossly violated the sacred constitution of Busu, but has also breached a memorandum of understanding which brought him to power in his clandestine planning to single-handedly impose an academic degenerate and a sophomore dropout as the next president of Busu. This is unacceptable. Enough is enough. Henceforth, we are demanding the immediate resignation of Mr. Kuo due to the wanton violation of the Constitution of Busu and the following reasons below. 1. Breach of the MOU, Ministry of Posts and Telecommunication Accord, by failing to appoint members from the agreed party with all recommendation from the leadership. 2. Failure to provide good leadership and adequate representation for Busu. 3. Institutionalization of corruption and failure to prosecute corrupt officials of his administration, which violates Article 8, Section 1.2 regarding offense of misconduct of Busu officials. 4. Failure to disburse Rural Chapter Scholarship Fund accordingly in Sanfuni USD $1,880 for the Union Power for the remittance of USD 30K arrears. 5. Failure to appoint an independent election committee and the convention committee, which is a violation of Article 7, Section 1.1, C, D, E, and I of Busu Constitution. 6. Failure to call for regular meetings in General Assembly. 7. Accepting bribe not to speak on the Asma Mental Mineral Development Agreement and other major issues confronting the Grand Bassa County and the students of the Grand Bassa County. 8. Flagrantly disrespecting decent veterans and members of Busu. 9. Poor preparation for the upcoming Busu Convention and subsequent election.
Consortium, Grand Bassa and Warriors Student Association.
10. Failure to give the University of Labrador Chapter a share, USD $2,000 of the USD 30K arrears, which was given by the county authority for the remittance of the arrears, and its portion of USD 5K given by the county authority for operations. Due to the above mentioned reasons, and minimal, we, the Consortium of Grand Bassa University Student Association, has resolved on the following positions. 1. That Mr. Harris Kuon resigns effective immediately or abandon every function of Busu and turn over to the same veteran community to commission a specialized committee to transition the Union of Busu. 2. That Mr. Kuon remit to the veteran community the remaining $4,250 since he is unable to conduct the convention and elections. 4.
Amanda. Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah. 3. That the vetting of candidates for Busu election be done through the e-voter system instead of photocopy gracious. 4. That Mr. Kuon provide a comprehensive report to the student populace of Busu, outlining all of his activities during his stewardship as Busu president, and gave a clear explanation in the total breakdown of the US 30K he received for scholarship and real fund and how self-funding was expended. 5. That besides elections, there will be no resolution or whatever for the extension of Mr. Kuon's leadership. Furthermore, we also want to bring to the attention of the general public that we have communicated with the veteran community, the Grand Bassa County Legislative Caucus, the county authority, and other relevant institutions and individuals, but all of our communication has not been redressed. Go!
yo, 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 yo.
As such, we will not hesitate to take matters into our own hands through unspecified revolutionary actions, in spite of our respect for the chairman of the Federal Caucus, Mr. Mendes, and the Secretary General, Mr. Solomon Watkins, who, our intelligence agency, has reliably informed us that he will be contesting as a legislative aspirant in Electoral District number 10, Consortium County, on which his action, any action within this Bassa process will determine the future of the representative bid on 2023.
Yo! He's a loser, yo, yo, yo!
During the days of Mr. Lula Johnson II, Honorable Benson William II, Mr. Omega Jimmy, Mr. William Whitley, the Bassa, Michael Dixon Y. Yeager, and Veteran Joseph F. Poe, Bassa did not bow down to any Goliath of that time. Hence, we will not bow down to any golden image in our time, while the resources of the ordinary sovereign Bassa people continue to be unmercifully milked by macro-nationalists and their cronies.
We as a tendency, Dictator Harris, yo, that's things to the more get Bassa for Congress, yo.
In conclusion, we want to make it clear that we will not sit down and allow Mr. Poor have his will by imposing the sophomore dropout and corrupt candidate he has endorsed for Bassa presidency, and we will fight to the end until we arrive at a logical conclusion. Therefore, we will not shy away from any activity of Bassa, whether legal or illegal, but let it go forth that the veteran community will take full responsibility for any consequences before or after convention failure on their part to act decisively now.
Amanda!
We want to use this meeting to extend a Merry Christmas and a happy, prosperous New Year to our students, the hospitable people of Great Bassa County, and the peace-loving people of Liberia. The heroic students of Great Bassa County can count on us to ensure that Bassa is transitioned to a genuine leadership soon for all the political shenanigans, and we will not thwart this agenda until final victory. Long live Bassa, long live Bassa, don't sue and resolve on this 27th day of December 8, 2021 under the signatures below. 1. Ambassador Elijah Samuel Baki, President, your chapter. 2. President K. Petro, President, Stars Chapter. 3. Samuel Kwayi, Secretary General, UMU. 4. Riggs Nathan Morris, President, Smart Institute. 5. Ashley Darcy, President, AMEZU. 6. Stephen Kanga, Vice President, AMEU. 7. Christian Brownhill, President, AUWA. 8. Naomi Zoga, President, Continental University. 9. Daniel Jimmy, President, UMU. 10. Charles Lamy Pastor, former Vice President, Bassa, AMEZU. 11. Gideon Kojo Bar, Assistant Secretary General, Bassa. 12. Dave Kringer, former President, UL Chapter. 13. Alpheus Cantor Sepa, Member of the Chair, UL Chapter. 14. Elijah Zion, Aspirant, AMEU Chapter. Sensi Sawa, Aspirant, UMU Chapter. 16. Albert Dawson, President, Wedusa. 17. Melvin Yuma, Acting Secretary, UL. Happy King. 18. Happy King, Treasurer, AMEZU. 19. Safa S. Kamara, Secretary, AMEU. 20. Aaron Davis Jr., Scholarship Chair, Bassa. 21. Mario W. Harris, Program Chair, UMU. Signed from Drew Herbert Roberts, Secretary General for Bassa. Approved from Henry N. Davis Jr., Chairman for Bassa.